What's your glitches? I thought it would be remiss of me not to record a short video to discuss the change in the pool fee for the RLUSD XRP pool. So as some of you would know, the other day we had a whale enter the pool and increase the pool fee to a whopping 0.6768%. And then a few days later, the same whale decided to drop the fee. How do we know this? I'm on X Magnetic at the moment. Let me see if I can show you this address here, RSMJK, which currently has 43% of the pool. Initially had a 1% fee and then dropped it to 0.1%. And this provided us with a really good opportunity to have a look at the impact of the pool fee on the overall fees accrued by the pool in a 24-hour period. Now, before I give you my analysis, these figures are very crude, but they're good enough, right? They're not precision, but they're easily good enough for kind of our observation. And for some of you that have been following my tweets, what I do with the AMM is that I just quote retweet the same tweet and provide kind of the latest updates when there's anything new that we can discuss about the RLUSD XRP pool. And yeah, I think, like, unsurprisingly, in my opinion, although there have been some alternative voices, the overall fees that have been accrued shockingly have declined when the pool fee has dropped. You can see the pool fee here. So to put it into, give you some context, and you can look at this particular tweet, which will just follow the tweet trail that I've created. You'll be able to see that for the last few days, while the total pool fee was in this kind of 0.68, 0.67% range, we were accruing about above 1,000, 1,500, 1,400, maybe 1,800 XRP in a 24-hour period. We're now down to 719 at the moment. And I think for the previous 24-hour period, it was more like 500 and something. So I go back to what I've been saying, which is that these liquidity pools, even the RLUSD XRP pool with a reasonable amount of liquidity, 3.2 million XRP, and reasonable transaction volumes. Notably, it's not just the total transaction volumes, but the AMM ones that we're interested in, because those are the ones that accrue fees. Pretty high, but overall, if the pool fee is low, the current participants don't care, because most of the current participants are arbitration bots and maybe centralized exchanges that are dipping in and out for liquidity from this pool. I mean, that latter one, centralized exchanges, don't hold me to that, man. I don't know who these participants are, but what I am absolutely sure of is that reducing the fees does not help liquidity providers. So if you are in one of these top 8 slots here, again, if you're one of these addresses, I don't know, my 2 pence is, unless these addresses are using the liquidity for arbitration and want to keep the fee down in the pool, or they swap against it regularly, that's fair enough. I understand where you're coming from. But if you're actually providing liquidity for the purposes of earning from that liquidity, you're shooting yourself in the foot. The only address right now is RJ4XE that has a 1% pool vote. Everyone else is extremely low, which, okay, fair enough. Again, as I said, maybe these addresses are using the liquidity in the pool for arbitration and trading and want access to cheap liquidity. For the moment, Meth Labs, the conversations that I've had with the team is that, our percentage is just under 1%. So I don't want to necessarily come in and knock out RJ4XE at the moment, just to keep a 1%. If we see a significant drop, which we're hoping for, in the price of XRP versus RLUSD, we'll double side out of this pool, grab as much XRP as we can, and then wait for XRP to reappreciate against RLUSD. And then we're probably going to go for like 2 or 3% of this pool, and we will be voting for the maximum 1%, because all Meth Labs does at this stage is provide liquidity. We don't do any direct kind of trading or swapping against this pool. We simply use it for the impermanent imbalance hedge. So just wanted to provide you with a quick update on that and let you know about this thread. Thank you, Winter, by the way. Like, I'm always happy to have respectful conversations with people who bring their opinions around what is a good pool fee and what isn't, and how the pools should be managed. So thanks, Winter. And also, I think XRPL Validator, I'll at you both in this video anyway to thank you for your feedback. Appreciate it. Later, glitches.